She's been hanging out with me for hours. And I even made sure to talk to her first. Because she needs to know that whenever we get to sit down, it's time to play Mario. What do you have to say? What, now that you're on camera, you're shy? I'm glad you got your piece out. Now you can go back down. I'm not gonna lie, the runs are gonna be pretty fucked up today because it has been a couple of days since I really played, to be honest. Yeah, you can tell it's been a long time because I didn't have my splits open. Oh, okay. You know what? We just need to start, right? Well, okay. I do want to. I'm gonna run Lakitu and bomb clip once each. I should have just run it, man. Maybe not. Maybe I'm glad that I did a little practice first. Big old bonk. Alright, so we just load it and we just run it. That's really all that there is to it. And actually, because it's been a minute, maybe YouTube doesn't know if I end up uploading this to YouTube. I did the first run of the day, we just rip it. No resets, we just gotta do it. And especially today, because it's been like 2 days since I was able to run the game. So, we just gotta do it. Here's to it. Here's our best effort. Well, here's the best effort we can muster at the moment. I wouldn't say that this was gonna be representative of our peak effort. I mean, despite the fact that we are technically even with the world record at the moment. That's a good start for Lakitu in an opposite world, in Bizarro world, where you say things that aren't true. It's a funny joke. And that's the wrong door. Not if you get big backwards kick off of it, I suppose. Yeah, you can tell it's the first run of the day. And I'll tell you, I want to reset with every bone in my body, but I can't do it. It's the first run of the day. I have to just run it. I guess that's not horrible. You know what? I'll take it. Anything that, as far as a bomb clip is concerned, anything that's within 2 seconds of the time that I'm shooting for, I'm pretty much cool with. That's about what I would expect the variance on bomb clip to be. It'll be interesting to see what I'm fucking up now. Because usually whenever I take a break, I come back and one of the things that I was struggling with makes a lot of sense. And then one of the things I was doing perfectly fine is just fucked up. Is it cannonless? Let's find out. Okay, that's too far. Move over a little bit. That's also still feels a little bit too far. I think that feels just about exactly the same as it was on the first one. I don't think either of these feel great. I think that one's okay. Yeah, that one's okay. That'll work. Told you. And we had to shit or get off the pot. We were wasting way too much time on that ledge up there. Save and continue. Open up. That didn't even make sense. That's not even a good reference. Hate to see it. Okay, nice. If we just do everything else at a decent pace, we'll save time here. No, I didn't want to slide. I don't think that's going to be good for a star drop, but yeah, it's not even close. That sucks. Oh, I got a quick pound of this. That's alright. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. That's just fine. We'll just waste a bunch of time for no reason. That's fine. We didn't need the time anyway. I'm sure we'll find it somewhere along the way. Oh, you're kidding. I disagree with the hitbox, man. If I was there in the room watching the beta testers and somebody did some shit like that and I saw it and I was putting my name in the credits of this game, I would have fixed some shit like that. I mean, we lose a little bit of time there at the end from not dropping on the star, but for not playing for like 3 days, I think that this pace feels alright to me. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I thought I was gonna bonk there for sure. Dude, I just barely missed him. Turn around, Mario. Honestly, dude, the hardest part about the penguin star is picking his ass up. Like, that part there looks like it would be the hard part because it's scarier. Dude, picking the penguin up is absolutely the hardest part. Okay, now we just gotta do wall kicks quick. Jesus. I don't know what he's got to do with this, but I don't got time to think about it. We gotta do wall quicks. God damn it. Okay. Pretty clean. Unbelievable, man. I hate that star so fucking much, man. It's like very close between that and Boing as my two least favorite stars in the entire run. That actually may be fun to do like a tier list of all the stars in the run and just sort of talk about them. Any excuse to talk about this game more, man. I'll take it. Okay, we gotta lock in. Dude, I'm so upset he didn't get the wall jump there. But I guess I'll take it. Dude, I didn't get my long jump. You're absolutely kidding me. I was actually gaming and I didn't get my long jump. That's heartbreaking. Dude, my heart actually just stopped when that happened. Okay. I don't like when he takes the wide turn. You know, Miyamoto, I don't think I deserved that actually, but thank you. Mario. Oh, dude, that's actually fucked up. That one actually kind of hurts a lot. Whatever, man. Just get me out of this shit level. It's not a shit level. Dude, this is the first one of the day, and I haven't gotten to play, last couple of days, so gotta get the rust off, but I'm sure it'll be alright before the end of the day. I'm hoping that you showed up after that horrible browser one. I was having some unfortunate Goomba luck. Those guys can be a real hassle if left unchecked. But I ended up just having a lot of fun playing it and then didn't even record, so Oh, that's exactly what I needed, man. Woo! I think I have some. Oh, someone for me to race. Well, I'm very down. Ooh. The PB on screen is accurate. That's basically the peak of my abilities so far. But I'm also not scared of losing, man. I think I need to be put to the fire a little bit, especially after the. Oh, that's fucked up. I just need to ditch on that. After the raid on my PB the other day, that was one of those moments where I was like, damn, dude, the pressure kind of felt nice. It felt like you could cook under the pressure. I was close. How did I lose 6 seconds? That felt like it was really fast. I must have been zooming on my PB, man. But all things considered, I think without Bowser, this actually would be a really solid run. So he says as he punches Toad in the face 6 times. And I do actually have a little bit more time than normal to stream tonight. My wife is at a book signing for an author that she likes, so we are big chilling. I've got some. I've been kind of waiting because when I downloaded them and ended up streaming on Saturday night. Wait. That would have been nice to just get the double jump, so I didn't have to worry about all this, but. Just give me the Scuttlebug, thank you. Alright, Lakitu, if you can just back out of my grill for a minute. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I needed to. No, that feels like a good spot to give it another try. The setup was scuffed. Might as well just run that one back. There's no harm in trying it. I've been enjoying, basically whenever I get to the point where I'm tilting on the runs, I'll just pick up one of these mods to play, so I can still play Mario without starting to hate Mario. And I mean, we're not saving any crazy time, but I know that we can at least save a little bit, because my MIPS during my PB was garbage. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming through and saying what's up. Always nice to have a chat with people. The casual conversation makes the mediocre gameplay more tolerable. Alright, Mips. Get the fuck over here. Look, we gotta talk. Look, man. My friend comes in and you're just gonna be a fucking asshole. I'm trying to show how cool I am, man. You gotta work with me here. There we go, bud. Thank you. That's a MIP star. Oh no. How do I undo? Okay. Well, that's scuffed start, but it's a scuff run, so it just fits the theme. Alright, can I do it? Fuck. That was horrible. I was so thirsty, and I thought maybe I could sneak a drink in. While swimming straight. And then I fucked up my swimming and choked on the drink, man. What a nightmare. We saved time, somehow. I don't know how that works, but we'll take it. I must have really fucked around on the submarine. Dude, I was gaming right there. That's crazy. Dude, it's crazy we're already past the PB. Very strange movement. Woohoo! This is another one of those areas I need to research what the fuck I'm supposed to do after I actually get out of here. Not even one Mario. Alright, we're almost done with practice. I don't like all the ledge grabs, but I also don't like that I was basically faced entirely out into the purple there. So we silly kick. Alright, and then we wrap it around. Jumping over. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry, I didn't mean to go Zoidberg there for a second. Just got a little nervous. Dude, you know what? Fine. Thank you for playing. Get fucking stick bugged, loser. That made me so nervous. I thought for sure that guy was taking me down with it. Yeah, especially because I didn't get a chance. I played a little bit Sunday morning, but I didn't get a chance to play at all yesterday. And I feel like there's a sweet spot, at least for me, when it comes to speedrunning. If I take like more than a week off, I come back and I'm cracked and I'm reloaded. But any amount of time less than a week is like basically like taking 2 weeks of practice off of my brain. I don't know why. Loser. Nice try. Oh, that was a sick angle. Sick as in gross, like disgusting, vile. You know what? I just took a gamble that would, I just took a gamble that would let me grab him, and it did. Nice. That'll be a surprise tool we keep in our pocket for later. I think that's gotta be it. Yes, sir. Don't. Oh, dude, I just about jumped off the fucking. Ooh. At the moment, I just utilize suspend points. You can see I've been practicing Lakitu and Bomb Clip and Bowser 1. That's actually why I downloaded Project 64, was specifically for the practice runs. But that also came with the unfortunate thing of, like, as I was looking it up, I was like, oh, wow, they have a mod where I can play as Captain Falcon. And look, this one's the back rooms. And look, this one. And then so that's been kind of distracting me. The best I've seen. Oh, dude, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know. I hate how a lot of stuff looks very, like, polished and finished. And I'm pretty sure it was like a Chibli run where he was running Mario and he had his splits set up on, like, an iPhone. And the actual screen itself was like on an iPad, and the background looked like they were sitting in the back of a car on a car trip. And I was like, I fuck with that. That's like kind of a vibe. I kind of just imagine it that, like, you know, you're running it off of whatever you've got around you at the time. That was the most scuffed Lakitu skip I've ever seen, but we didn't talk to his ass, so I guess it worked. And that's crazy that just like that, with the ugliest Lakitu skip we've ever seen, we have a run going. I'll tell you what I'm starting to worry though, man, is I keep fucking up wall kicks. Wild Blue, I've been bonking on the ledge. Wall kicks will work. Got me thinking the star is lying to me, because my wall kicks are not coming out sometimes. Alright, now let's see if I'm a liar. I would love to be a liar. I'm a fucking liar, dude. I never told the truth once in my life. But that just goes with my theory that every time I, dude, I'm trying to jinx myself, but now that I've said that out loud, I can't do it anymore. Now it's just got to be all skill. Or whatever I've got that's close to that. I think that's pretty far off, but country girls make do. We grab it and keep it pushing. And now, unfortunately, for the last time, we get to do my favorite jump in the whole run. Well, fuck me, I guess we'll just throw all that time out the window. Dude, the other night I was playing Rogue Chaos on stream, and I had some fucked modifier on that made it harder to move. And I was just like, I can't, or it was something that made it to where I couldn't talk to the owl. So like as a stream bit, I was just like, oh fuck it, I'll do Owlless. And then I just did it first try, but one of the modifiers was that I had to have 30 coins in order to actually get a star. And because I didn't think I would actually hit Owlless, I just couldn't get the star. So I just had to jump back down, and then I couldn't do it again. That's actually, you know, like one of these days when the money starts coming in, we just hire a commentator to just constantly be on the stream and just constantly commentate or curse. Okay, now here's where it gets fucky. And we just gotta do our damnedest. Okay, I'll absolutely take that. We love to see that. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, and I've also been having so much trouble with Bowser 1 and SSL. LOL has been kicking my ass. HMC's been tough as shit. Bro, MIP's actually been busting my balls. That one's not a joke. I've been having a lot of problems with MIPs. And then, what else? DDD, Bowser 2, BLJ's finale. Just judging how everything's going, I figured I would just throw all the stuff I'm struggling with out there for this run. I'll take it as opposed to flying off like I thought I was going to. Oh, dude, just get under control, Mario. Holy shit. Just reset. I'm not trying to play any games here. I'm not playing any games here either. I will just go ahead and I'll just take his ass out of the equation, man. I did not invite him. He has no reason to be here. You know, I hate when that happens. Oof. That felt nice. Yes. Reds, of course, dude. I basically, like, watching somebody do reds was one of those things that made me fall in love with the game. Like, when I saw somebody doing reds, I was like, oh shit, that looks insane. And I didn't do them for a long time, but I think when I broke the sub 30, I was just like, you know what, dude, I think I'm at the point where I should at least start practicing them. And then I just couldn't stop once I started practicing, man. I really need to work on my I'm sure you know exactly what part I'm talking about without really having to say anything. The part where I slow down to a crawl to hop onto the moving platforms. Definitely need to work on that part. But when you're schmoovin' through Dark World, dude, it just nothing feels like that. Hitting a cycle is so satisfying. Especially like having struggled so like I assume basically everybody has the same experience when they start, where you're just like really fucking struggling hard with the Bowser stages. So like when you slowly just grind and get to that point where you just one tap it, oh oh dude, it feels good. Your favorite is CCM. That to me feels crazy. You need to dive, Mario. You need to dive, buddy. I mean, I'll just get back up boing. We can't get boing proper, but we'll just get back up boing. No, we won't. We'll just totally miss the Shy Guy. Just flub the PB. Not totally. Well, okay, we'll take that, bro. I think I might have accidentally saved somebody's life today. I don't know if there's some sort of like good fortune ritual that was meant for somebody else that happened to find itself my way, but I have no idea. So these splits are gonna be fucked. Because I sure did not get my second one in SSL. It's not too much of a time loss. It's just weird. Well, it wouldn't have been too much of a time loss. Did we land? Did we land? Yeah, see, that's actually really smart, dude. I just did it was just a lava skip so that I got the small bounce to drop into the star and not waste time. Dude, I swear to God, I almost just hit save and quit, which would have been really funny. Oh, that's gonna be oh, dude. I wish he would have gotten the dive. That would have been nice. But it's okay. Little known fact is, I was forged in the fires. Which is really funny to say because my last PB was literally all greens and golds. So that's just objectively not true. Let's see if we can hit this. Hey, if I could space that a little bit better, that feels cool. If I'm getting slid down the pyramid, I at least want to do a cool flip to get back up. Yeah, you know, honestly, that just feels like as good a time as any, right? I don't know. I feel okay right now. I don't know. I can't say. I'm still in that period of where I'm not expecting to PB. So the runs. Oh well, you especially won't if you accidentally hit the suspend button on your controller. We've got to skip this guy Lakitu, man. Ugh, dude, what a weird day I'm having. I don't plan on resetting after missing Lakitu skip every time, because usually I run it until if I miss both Lakitu and Bomb Clip, but I can't miss it like that. That's egregious. All right, that actually doesn't even make sense to me. He just phased through the wall. I guess it was to my benefit, but I just hope the ref didn't see, man. He's gonna call New York to review that shit. I think that was off. Nope. I'm a liar and an idiot. Don't listen to me, ever. Except for when I say things like follow the channel. You should do that. But like when I say stuff like I don't think that's gonna work, you can ignore that. Well, I don't know what happened to my splits. They just stopped working. Although we're gonna run this one for sure. I'm convinced of that. You can count on that. Well, cause see, I guess to explain how I do with runs typically is like right about this time of night is where I take Adderall for my ADHD in the morning, and my shit is worn off for Jesus, my hair's crazy, man. The shit's worn off for a while by now, but the half-life of it slowly drifts out and out and out. And it's, I kind of shift from like, oh, okay, you can tell when I'm having more fun with the run. And when I'm having more fun with the run is more likely to get reset. Just because it's fun to take risks and do fun things. Oh, that's probably you guys can hang that one in a museum for worst ever Lakitu attempt. I don't know, man. You just kind of get to the point where you realize you're not going to PB. And maybe you've been struggling with the first half of the castle for some reason. So instead of stressing out and trying to force a run that's not working, just hit a lap. Laugh at whatever goofy thing just happened. Hit reset. And try to get better at Lakitu and Bomb Clip, etc. I try to be, like I usually try to put in the stream title. I was trying so hard. I usually try to put in the stream title when I'm actually trying for PB runs. And it's a time-honored tradition where basically every time every time I end up talking about this point of the night, I lose viewers. It's very funny because I typically only hover at like 1 or 2 people that are actively here and engaged in conversation, and then 2 or 3 like lurkers that just sort of hang around in the background. And almost every single time whenever I'm like, oh yeah, you know, this is the point of the night where like I'm not expecting to PB, we're just having fun and talking and hanging out and laughing at Goofy Mario stuff. It's like every time half the people that are here watching leave. It's very funny. But I think it's healthy. I think if people are... I don't want someone to come in here and assume that I'm taking all of this very seriously and that I'm grinding for a world record and shit. Or that, like, all of this means anything in the grand scheme of things. Like, dude, it's fucking sick. It's Mario, and I love it. But, like, you know, I have a job and a wife and a cat to take care of and other interests and hobbies and things, too. And there aren't typically people like that speedrun. Or let me take that back, because basically everybody I've met in speedrunning is not like that at all. But I think the general consensus is like, or the stereotype of the speedrunner is very like, they just focus on their shit and they don't do anything else. And if you're not actively grinding, trying to get better at the game, then it's not worth their time, or it's not worth watching. I'm just the run's fucked, but I just want to try and grab this. I'm gonna practice wall kicks and then probably play a mod. Essentially, the stereotype of speedrunners is that like, oh, they just take the shit super seriously, and if you're not actively trying to grind and get better at the game, then it's not worth your time and it's not worth watching. So it's very funny that like, basically every time I've said, hey, I'm not trying to do that, a bunch of people leave. Just a funny thing I've noticed. Beautiful. Was I just ground pounding in between the star tongs, or whatever the fuck you would call the tines? The points of the star. Whatever those may be. I don't even know what Iggy's Wrecking Balls is, man. But, not important. Where is... Okay. The Great Switching. Yes, you can tell that it is not a green screen room. I do actually live here, believe it or not. Asha's editor here. He asked for stream highlights and then also a video on the Dark Souls mod. So I don't know why he would do that. He knew he did it all in one. Whatever, man. If you want to see the Dark Souls mod was really cool. I think you would like to see it a lot, but I edited that video for him. I worked very hard on it, so you're just gonna have to go. You can click on the thing. I'll point in the right direction one of these days, but I'm not the YouTuber. I'm not supposed to be good at it. It's supposed to be his fucking job. Anyway, if you want to see the mod, you can watch the mod there. Otherwise, you can stick around to see how we usually round out the videos, or the streams, I should say. Which you should go if you're watching this on the day that it was uploaded. I'm live right now. And if you're watching it on any Thursday or Tuesday after that as well, I will be live. I will be live then as well. Anyway, you can see why this is. You can see it's my job to edit. But anyway, that's my time for the night. I'm gonna go. Speaking of thumbnails and such, I'm gonna go edit a little bit before I go to bed. But I'll be back on Thursday. So thanks for stopping by. We've knocked out. You know, I'm gonna actually practice these next couple of days. I promise. So that on Thursday we can actually maybe get a good crack at a run. But then also, you know, we've got more fun mods and stuff. I'm glad. And thank you for sticking around, because the mods are very fun, but if I wanted to play them alone, I already would have. I think part of the fun of playing through the mods is like getting to talk about them with people. So I've been putting it off.